Hello and welcome to It's All About You, the best show about you on the internet. I am B. Dave Walters, writer, life coach, talk radio host. This is episode number 84, and I have no idea what I'm going to talk about right now. But by the time you've seen this, you've already seen the credits come in, so I guess I wrote at the beginning what it is that I'm going to talk about, because I really don't know. Alright, so we haven't had any time together in a long time, and I'm sorry. I apologize to you directly. I don't know what happened. I was making my videos, and it was fine, and then it just sort of just didn't for a while, but that's okay. Apparently, it all worked out perfectly because we're back here together again. And I've been doing my radio show, so if you've been missing hearing from me, you can find recordings to the radio show on my website, which is about.me/B Dave Walters. And I link them on Facebook, and I link them on my profile, both of those, /B Dave Walters. But lately, several people have come to me and they're like, hey, why'd you stop doing videos? And I'm like, I don't know. Like 5 people in a row, just random, were like, why'd you stop doing videos? I really like those. They really help me. So I'm like, okay, apparently it means I need to start doing videos again. So I'm going to start doing videos regularly. Right now, it's late. It's just me and you here. So that's cool. So let's see what we're going to talk about. So as of the time of this recording, I just finished broadcasting on my radio show, which, used to happen in like the wee hours of the night, but now it's from like 9 to 11 p.m. Pacific, Tuesday nights, which is fantastic. Because I used to be like a zombie on Wednesdays. And I guess in the time since I last recorded, a lot has changed. Switched jobs, and not teaching anymore, although I've been teaching for a while, but I'm not even working at the college anymore. I'm writing full-time, which is fantastic, helping with advance some causes that I really believe in, and really, that's what it is that I want to talk about. We talked before about power. I did the video on power, but I went extensively on the radio through all the ups and downs that I've been going through lately, and since we don't have much time here, I don't want to recap all that, but it's been a crazy couple of months. Let's listen to the radio shows, because they're awesome. But, I can tell you with absolute certainty, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, that this is the absolute best I have ever felt ever. This is the best that my life has ever been, and it's wonderful. But I'm not telling you that to impress you. I'm telling you this to impress upon you that I want you to have this too. And so I want to share with you, how it is that I see things and how it is that I got to this point. Because you might not know this, but I guess now, just shy of 2 months ago, which is weird how fast time passes, I actually got laid off from my job. First time this has happened ever in my life, right? Not only have I never been laid off, I had gotten every single job interview I'd ever been on. So, it's me. Come on, would you let go of me? And it just so happens at the job, well, I don't need to go into the details of that, but the fact of the matter is at the time, it just seemed like a really weird situation. And I found in my dealings, especially on the mystical path that I'm on, whenever anything just really, really, really strange happens, I just start to pay attention. Like when somebody says something that doesn't seem like characteristic, or when they act in a strange way, or when something just doesn't work and it should have been a sure thing, I start paying attention. Just like I mentioned, like 5 unrelated people mentioned to me that I needed to do a video, and took that as a sign from the universe that apparently it's time to do a video. So even in the midst of, losing my job, which I think is frightening for anybody, they say that's right up there with the second most stressful thing you can go through, actually. The first most stressful you can go through is the death of a spouse. The second most stressful thing is losing your job. So, it's a big thing, but I didn't flinch. I can honestly tell you that in my heart, inside, I was never afraid. I knew, I was certain that God or the universe, however you want to say it, was taking me towards something better. I just knew that I just had to keep my eyes open, see what it was that I was supposed to learn, and keep walking the path, keep putting one foot in front of the other. And sure enough, I can tell you, 19 days after I lost my job, 19 days, I found a situation that was better in every single way. It's more money, it's more fun, it's less of a commute. I went from having to drive 3 hours a day to driving about 15 minutes a day. It's just fantastic. But in the midst of my difficulties, I could have just been upset. I could have just gotten mad at the world, you know. I could have been angry at my former coworkers. I could have been like, "Oh, why God, why? What are we gonna do?" You know, I could have sat up all night drinking and feeling bad for myself, but that wouldn't have accomplished anything. There's no power in that. I had this conversation lately with a friend of mine. I had this conversation with about 3 people in a row, actually, that were going through things, and they are going through legitimate issues. That's not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is there is no power in choosing to see yourself as a victim, or giving into pain, or giving into anger, right? Or giving into anxiety and fear. There's no power there. Power comes from gratitude, and power comes from love. When you can truly, genuinely feel love in your heart, then and only then are you able to really truly start making lasting changes. And I can tell you, in this very minor valley experience that I had, I 100% went with it. I was like, what is it that God's trying to show me? And I can tell you for sure, for certain, I met people that I would not have met otherwise, and I was exposed to some new ideas that completely made me change what it is that I'm trying to accomplish. And now, you know, fresh off of what could have been one of the worst times of my life, here I am at the best time of my life, and it's only getting better. I have absolute clarity about what I'm trying to accomplish in the next year, what I'm trying to accomplish in the next 10 years, which 60 days ago was not the truth, or it was not the case, at least. I didn't know these things were going to be revealed to me. And it only came from being able to be rooted, right? Rooted in something bigger than myself, and operating out of a place of love and operating out of a place of gratitude. So, I would like to give you an experience of what it is like to operate out of a place of true love and gratitude. Okay? Now, I've done something like this, similar to this with you before, but we've never done this exact thing. But the first step is, I just want you to think of the last time that you were truly happy, or anything that makes you happy. Like, you can think of a person, you can think of a place, you can think of a memory, a situation, a time. You know, think of a natural setting, the beach. Anything that just makes you feel kind of good and relaxed for a second. I just want you to take a deep breath. You inhale through your nose and then exhale through your mouth. Like, again. And close your eyes for a second. It's okay. I'm going to stay right here. Close your eyes for a second and just really, truly imagine that happy time. And put yourself in it and really feel yourself there. If you've heard me talk you through something similar to this before, we're going a different direction with it. So even if you think you know what I'm doing, still go ahead and do this. And allow that warm and happy feeling to just wash over you. And just feel just love and happiness and gratitude going through you. Now, keep your eyes closed, but I want you to imagine all of that love just building up into a ball in your chest. Just feel it all come in and condense into just like a little ball of love, just right in the middle of your chest. Not over your heart, right in the middle of your chest, by your heart chakra, if you know where that's located. And just feel it gather and gather and gather and gather and form there. You can feel it inside of you. And when you have that, we're going to share this love with the earth. The earth is a living, breathing thing. She really, truly has her own spirit. You know, she's created by God just like we were. And she really is our mother, and she really does love you. And so we're not going to pray to the earth, but we're going to share our love with the earth. She's given us everything. Everything we've got. The clothes on your back, the house that you live in, the computer you're watching me on. You wouldn't have any of this without the gifts that the Mother Earth has given you. And so you're going to take that ball of love that's inside of you and just send it straight down. Just imagine it shoots down into the earth, down into the center of the earth, that you're going to give this gift of love to the planet. And then wait. Because the earth will send the love back to you. Mother Earth herself will send her love back up to you. And when you feel it come up, just feel it come up from inside of you, straight back up through your whole body, back into your heart. And when the mother's love arrives, just feel it move through your whole body, just radiating out throughout you, throughout everything. Just feel it wash through you and just feel yourself connected with the planet. Feel yourself connected with Mother Earth. Feel the flow of energy in between you. And that she loves you. Now holding on to this feeling, holding on to this flow of love between you and Mother Earth, I want you to start thinking about the rest of the universe. Everywhere else, it's not the Earth. Space is so big, it's so beautiful. There's so much out there. Think about heaven, wherever you see heaven. Think about everything else that exists and the scale and how magnificent it is. How beautiful the infinity of the universe is. How beautiful the sun is. The planets, the moon, the stars. How vast and wonderful it is. And feel the love that you have for the sun and the stars and the rest of creation that we live in. For everything else that exists, and everything else that God has created, and feel that love start to build up inside of you. And hold on to the mother's love, but feel your love for the sun and the stars and the heavens above, and feel it build up inside of you into another ball inside your chest. And when you have it, send that ball of energy straight up into heaven. If you don't know where heaven is, you can send it into the sun. It'll get to heaven that way. And then wait. Just like Mother Earth sent her love back to you, Father's Son will too. And again, we're not praying to the sun. We're just sending our love to the sun, because without it, we couldn't exist. If the sun burned out today, everything stops. We'd freeze to death. We'd starve. So, the sun and the earth are like our celestial parents that have given us everything to be where we are right now. They fed and clothed us and give us light and protection and provide all of our needs. And when the love comes back to you, same thing. Have it come, feel it come down through you, down through your head, down into your body and into your chest. And feel the love of the earth and the sun and the stars all start to mix together. And feel in this moment that you're connected to everything. You're connected to all of reality. You're connected to the earth, you're connected to the sun, you're connected to all things everywhere. And feel in the midst of this connection, feel God come into you. Feel the Creator of all things. Feel that love build up inside of you. And feel that little ball that's inside of your chest start to expand and grow and get bigger and bigger until it moves out and it surrounds you and it fills the entire room. And feel the presence of God there with you right now in this place. Feel the unity of the connection of love and peace and gratitude flowing through you. And let the bubble continue to expand out around your home and fill with the same divine love and the divine light. And feel it move out past your city, expand past your country, expand to surround the whole world, the entire world. The divine flow of love is coming through you and out of you and out into all of creation. And you are connected to everything. Love is flowing into you and through all of creation. Now hold on to this feeling and just be here. If you like, you can open your eyes. You don't have to. But just feel the flow. Don't worry, you don't have to fight it or cling to it or hold on to it. It'll stay with you. Mother Earth and Father, Son, and the God Almighty, they want this. They want this connection with you. They want to be here with you. And this is always available. This level of love, this level of connection. And realize in this place, there's no pain. There's no fear. There's no worry, there's no doubt, there's no anxiety. There's only peace. And out of this place, you can begin to manifest anything that you want. Out of this place, you're operating out of love and out of passion and out of gratitude. From this place, you can do anything. And now that you're connected, realize how small and pointless your worries are, and your fears, and your doubts, and your anxieties. How meaningless is all of that? None of that matters. This is what matters. This love, this connection. Now I'm about to finish up this video, and I'm going to end it slowly, so that if you want to stay here and continue to experience this, you can. But it's available for you at any time. Send your love down to the Mother. Let her love come back. Send your love up to the Father. Let His love come back. Allow the presence of God, the Creator of all, the Creator of all things, to flow through you and out of you. I hope you enjoy it. You are great, and I love you, and I will see you soon. Okay, bye-bye.